I'm going to be talking about one of DC's most popular villains, one of the most popular nemesises to Batman, Catwoman. There are a number of iterations and the cosplays are excellent. Let's jump in, starting with the most recent portrayal as done by Zoe Kravitz in The Batman. Zoe portrays a more rugged version, which fits with the film's kind of gritty, brooding aesthetic. She wears an all-leather cat suit and a knit cat burglar hat with little ears. And she also has these black belts with silver buckles like around her waist and around her neck. And it's kind of a cool look, you know? I'm definitely looking forward to seeing more people do that version of it. So before Zoe, back in 2012, we had Anne Hathaway, and her version was more form-fitting. And she had the cat ears that time, but also not real cat ears. They were her night vision goggles, they were on her head, and it gave the illusion, which I thought was a very interesting design choice. I thought that was creative. Back in 2004, Halle Berry's version was kind of a sensual version. She wore skin-tight latex, a kind of crisscross, like across her abs, and she had these pants that had they had holes in them from cats, apparently. That was a choice. She was clawed by cats. And that's why her pants had holes, and you know, we stand. But speaking of claws, in the film she also had these bedazzled claws. I think they were like jewel encrusted, diamond encrusted claws, which, you know, that's fancy and fitting considering she's a jewelry thief, so I appreciate that detail. The first version of Catwoman that I remember is Michelle Pfeiffer in Batman Returns. I always want to say Pfeiffer, because it's fun. So her full body cat suit in Batman Returns back in '92 was epic, extremely recognizable. It has the white stitching on it. It covers full body, very tight, shiny, sleek, cat-like, and it's one of my favorites. I think it's very distinct, and when you see it on Halloween or when you see it out, you know exactly which version it is. And then there's the legendary Eartha Kitt with the sleek high ponytail and the boat neck collar and the snatched kind of darted waistline, you know, classic 60s look, groovy. And she did the purr thing. Nope. And I love when people do that version of it. It's retro, you know, very 60s, very groovy, classic. The very first on-screen Catwoman, played by Julie Newmar, had a very similar look. It had the cat ears, it had the classic, you know, cat mask, and that's one of the staples of Halloween, and we still see it every year. And while the movies and TV portrayals are great, we certainly appreciate the looks that are in the comics and in the cartoons as well. Whether you're a fan of the latest Catwoman or one of her predecessors, what we all can agree on is this is a fierce, iconic character with amazing cosplay opportunities. And if you have ever dressed up as Catwoman, be it for Halloween or because it's Wednesday, share them by using the hashtag #BlackWomenInCostume.